Greetings, my name is Sean Miller, and this is for World Religions, East and West, and this is my VRI presentation. My chosen religion for this presentation is Buddhism. I chose option 3 to use chapter 18 in the class textbook authored by Heng Shi, An Insider's Perspective, for my VRI specific content. I knew very little about Buddhism before this class. Really, the only thing I thought I knew was that Buddha himself, or the potbelly statue so popular these days, was a god or praised as a god. I now know that is incorrect. According to our reading, Siddhartha Gautama, a prince born into a wealthy family in present-day Nepal, spent time in poverty and isolation away from his royal heritage. In his attempts to master his mind over the sufferings of life, his enlightenment ultimately came from sitting under a papal tree, eating a pious woman's offering of boiled rice and milk, and to remain there until he reached moksha, or liberation from all sorrow and attainment of enlightenment. This most certainly challenged what I thought I knew about Buddhism. After reaching enlightenment under this Bodhi, or enlightenment tree, he discovered the core truth about reality and the means to achieve this liberation. From this, Prince Siddhartha developed the Four Noble Truths. From the readings, I now know that Siddhartha Gautama, while he is praised and followed in his works, he is not considered a god or prophet by his followers, and in fact presented himself simply as an ordinary man, but as a philosopher and an enlightened human being. Again, this information challenged what I thought I knew. In fact, Buddha means awakened one. This title can be used in referring to both Siddhartha Gautama and any human being or celestial figure that has reached this level of enlightenment. Prince Siddhartha was an inspiring interfaith leader. For example, an interfaith leader is a person with the vision, knowledge, and skills to lead individuals and communities who orient around religion differently toward understanding and cooperation. While Buddhism was yet to be named at the time, he certainly spread his enlightenment to all individuals and communities that would listen and encourage those who wanted to take part in his teachings. He certainly seemed to personify understanding and cooperation among others. With deep religious conviction, he cited his enlightenment, or his faith, as a primary motivation to serve others and society. Interfaith leadership skills include vision, knowledge, and skills to build cooperation and understanding between people who orient around religion differently. Prince Siddhartha did this very well and formed the basis of the religion known as Buddhism. My experience with the VRI overall has been completely positive. I'm amazed at how effective passing down verbal lessons was among the populations of that time, as well as the passing down the generations of Buddhism. Our reading also states that the Buddha disapproved of the caste system and refused to translate his enlightenment into written works for fear that the poor and illiterate populations of that time would not benefit equally from his teachings, as they would not be able to understand with them without verbal communication. What are some things you wish others knew about your tradition? From the class textbook, chapter 18, An Insider's Perspective, I believe what the author wants others to know about Buddhism is this. Instead of waiting and praying to God or gods that may or may not hear your pleas and prayers, Buddhism allows you to take matters into your own hands, and by understanding what suffering in life is, we can reduce or eliminate our suffering in life by detaching ourselves from things in life that are temporary or transient to us. By reaching this level of enlightenment, we can end our own suffering in life without waiting for a supreme being or a creator to intervene on our behalf. Thank you.